Hello, welcome. Welcome to this new moon in Pisces. Yes. Well, I've been talking a little bit about this month of March. My birth date is 3/11. We opened with the full moon on the 1st with in Virgo, which is my moon sign. Pisces is my sun sign. And then Libra closes the blue moon at the end of this month on the 31st. And that's my rising ascendant sign. So I think this is the first time in all the years I've been on YouTube that, my codes are in this month of March, and I'm believing in a lot of things, and I've been kind of taking some downtime. I didn't do the clairvoyant alchemy readings for March just because I feel that they have something to share with me, and so I'm downloading, as they say, and then in April we'll bring forward some new wisdom, I pray. Okay? And then for this new moon on the 17th, it's also St. Patty's Day. Okay? St. Patrick's Day. And I find that fascinating too. It falls on Saturday. So, those taverns for the Celtics will be loaded drinking their green beer or whatever beers they enjoy. Yes, so. But I have to share, because Pisces, I'm wearing my grandmother's aquamarine ring that she bestowed to me on my 18th birthday. But I do want to share this one ring that I'm holding here. My mother-in-law, if you follow me a long time, I'm the one who went to the hospital to make sure she passed from her pancreatic cancer. And I was the one morphined her, drip down, but God love her. She was a beautiful mother-in-law to me. But she presented this ring, and I know it's hard to see, but this is a ring that has like a Grecian goddess head on it. Okay, I know it's very difficult to see, but this ring is from early 1900s, and it was bestowed to the grandmother, her mother, the grandmother of my ex-husband. And my mother-in-law is named Marianne. So Marianne was very redheaded. Her mother was born in Ireland. Okay. So she wanted me to have this ring. And so if you've ever noticed me wearing this ring on my pinky side, it's beautiful. But it really is like an old Grecian goddess. It's hard to see, but she's got her hair up like the style of the Greeks. It's very beautiful, and it's so finite, it's so finessed. But you can't see it right, I'm sure, this way. But anyway, so I've got my Celtic cloth down here, and I know it's hard to see, but this is, how they did their embroidery back. But if you can see these dots right here, these are the eyes of a dragon. These are the eyes of a dragon. And these two eyes are of a dragon, and these two eyes of a dragon. So there's 4 dragons all intertwined here. Okay. It's fabulous. Okay. So I have brought forward a Celtic pagan journey with my sacred circle tarot by Anna Franklin. Anna Franklin is the one. Okay. Anna Franklin. I also have her fairy ring. Let's see when I first bought this. Find value in writing. I come from the moon. Okay. Yes, something's superlative going to happen with all of that. Oh, look at this. I never noticed. Oh, see, I put feathers in the books too. Oh, I haven't used this book. I don't use this book a lot because, I just feel that it's for my own sometimes purposes. But Anna Franklin and Paul Mason is the artist of all this. But I wanted to show you something here. Okay, hold on. Where did I see it? Okay. Well, you know what? I opened up something, and now it's but here we can see we have a badger, we have a deer, we have the rabbit. Okay. And this one is like the shaman priest. So we brought her out, and then because I brought out my Sun and Moon Tarot, okay, Sun and Moon Tarot, which I really like this little deck, even though all her words to describe cards come from Aleister Crowley. He was into the occult forces large, but that's okay. That's this is not a gentle planet, and sometimes we need to chaos is cleansing. But I did bring out my Sun and Moon Tarot, and I also brought out my Celtic Dragon Tarot, which I haven't used too much as well. This is kind of my latest dragon deck because I figured, with this new moon, where it's all about Luna, and then how the sun is involved to, the rotation of Earth and the moon around the Earth around the sun. It's very powerful. And this is the high priestess of this book here. How much we've had in the past few months, all about the high priestess, the magician, Venus in Pisces will end on, it ended, is today the 8th? No, yesterday. I think it ended the 8th. Anyway, it's been about water signs. So I also brought out my mermaid and dolphins. I want to pull 2 cards of pairing about this at the end. The mermaids and dolphins, the magical creatures of the seas. So let's see what happens today, okay? Because I'm looking forward to it. And I, new moon in Pisces, my son, I figured I'd wear my grandmother's ring, bestowed to me when I was 18 years of age, and then wearing the my Ireland. I never met her, actually. I never met this woman. Her name was Ruth. I never met her because she had passed a couple years before I even met my husband. So, but she was a firecracker, as they say. Okay, she was a firecracker. She had 5 children. So, and yeah, and my mother-in-law was a beautiful woman to me. So. I'm sure if I would have met her mother, it would have been fantastic, okay? But there's a lot. Oh, look at that first card in my hand from Anna Franklin. Okay, so let's see. Let's just take a deep breath out. And with that, we erect our spine and take a deep exhale out. Buddha belly out, okay? Okay, another card right there in my hand. Right there in my hand. Okay, beautiful. 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 Okay, gorgeous. And these are some of my granite stones I have found on this property that I own. I love them all. Okay, I'm feeling really good about this reading in the respect that oh, hold on, let's make this heart shine there. And the birds are here. I can hear the crows cawing. Yesterday was kind of crazy. I had all these seagulls in here. I mean, the seagulls fly around here, but they were in my backyard. I wasn't available to take a picture of them, but I had never seen so many seagulls ever in this backyard. They were chomping on the cat food out there that I leave for the armadillo and the raccoons I have. I have this little baby armadillo. Well, that was about 6 weeks ago, so haven't seen him again, but we got some big crows here today. Yeah, these crows are pretty large, too. Oh, boy. I'm looking forward to this reading, personally speaking, so I'm trying. Oh, boy, look at that. This one and this one. Okay, our bonus card right there from the dragons, the Celtic dragons. Very nice. Okay. Yes. All right. And then the sun and the moon. And my darlings, just really, when we brought forward the last few readings, it's all about that high priestess cosmic energy and embracing your future visions. Okay. Your future visions, where it's in a dream or when you take that hour a day to meditate, shut down, creative, I would say quiet power, creativity. Okay. And believe in that, okay? Believe in that. Because future visions are here already. You just got to tap and write them down, okay? Write them down. Okay, this one right there. Wonderful. Oh, there was another one. Hold on, let me think about it. What time are we in? 10 minutes already. Okay, hold on. I will. I'm going to balance. I'm going to balance one more. Okay, let me just turn my head all around here. Okay, we'll balance. Okay. And then we'll select two from the mermaids and we'll select two at the end. Okay, so we have now, and I just want to, I think it's so important. Faith is an energy of your heart. Make room for it, okay? Welcome energies of welcome energies of earth, air, fire, and water. Let us create a life of beauty, reverence, and wonder. With each season, let us rejoice through every phase of sun and moon, and that's why I wanted to bring this one out too with the fire, the sun, the fire dragon, and the moon, of course, our beautiful Luna. Let us be in harmony in every direction. Shall we offer our love? Great Spirit, Mother Creator, bless the earth through my life. Source of all nourishment, we seek to replenish your sacred world. Guide us now through these images, words, and feelings within as we reach into the wholeness. Let all that is needed to be known, and let the reading begin. Let the reading begin. So, okay. So, I know I have a little personal, love for this reading today. So, but maybe, and I've got these grandmother rings on my hand. So let's see what happens, okay? Con mucho cariñito. Ah, beautiful. Now, this Sacred Circle Tarot, Anna Franklin, is a very powerful deck, okay? It really is. That's why I don't use it. I would love to meet her one day at Glastonbury Tour. I would like to meet her one day. Write to her and say, I'm heading to Glastonbury Tour. Meet me at Archangel Michael's Tower. I really do. I've talked about that a lot to myself, but she's a very, she's very like earthly, Celtic, pagan, witch bound. A lot of knowledge and a lot of love and a lot of energy and so here we have the Sun card to open up this beautiful reading of this new moon in Pisces for St. Patty's Day. On St. Patty's. They're going to make a lot of money on Saturdays. All those Irish bars. But for St. Patrick's Day. And the sun is about that. Love and joy and happiness and harvest and energy and making us feel good, It's very powerful. Without the sun, we would not be here, my friends. The earth would not be here. The earth would not be here without our sun star and Luna. Okay? That's totally cognizant of that. How beautiful. And see the bumblebee right there. Bumblebee. I don't know if you can see in the corner there. Yeah, she makes the honey. And the queen of the bumblebees, she's got all her worker bees, but she's brings the honey, all nutritious. And I know it's hard to see, but it looks like there's an old temple out here. The stones look like, because I watch all those shows, and it looks like there's water behind. Probably she's depicting an image from, some Ireland ground. And we can see the lizards are here. Okay. All about the dream time. I think these yellow flowers are daffodils. But look how beautiful. Look how beautiful we open with the sun star. The sun. How beautiful. Where am I at? 15 minutes already. Is that 15:50? No. Imagination. Queen of Swords. And this is Anna Franklin. That's Anna Franklin in the image right there. The Queen of Thoughts, the Queen of Air. Beautiful. Beautiful. Holding her sword strong. Oh, look, she's got the rabbit there. Didn't we just talk about something like that? Hold on. It's been something else. She's got her hair, her Hare, the rabbit. I'm not sure what the totem animal wisdom is that, but she's in her fields. Looks like there's like lavender behind her and some daffodils. But you can see the sky. So Anna Franklin arrives as the Queen of Swords. How cool is that? I love it. I love it. And the Queen of Air or Swords. Swords is the masculine active energy, and it's about having that clear consciousness about yourself. Being clear, being righteous about your thoughts, the words you speak, the words you bring forward to people, okay? The words you bring forward to people, because, really, that's what we need more of now today, okay? And protection. We have a sword for protection right there. Now we have the Three of Swords, okay? So this card, she's called Discord, but this card I love, Imagination. We've been talking about imagination a lot on this channel as well. We truly have. Imagine yourselves, 3 months from now, 13 months from now, 3 years from now. Imagine when you have your clear thoughts and you believe in spirit and you allow yourself that hour of the day to make sure that you interpret what's going on. Okay? Listen to spirit. Get grounded. Get grounded on earth, sun, moon, earth. Okay, get grounded. Very good. Discord. Okay, so Three of Swords here. Now, you know how I speak about threes. The Empress is number 3, major arcana, creativity. But now we're talking about that sword number. So, it's like communicate yourself, be creative, and be productive. Okay. Truly think of it that way. But know that the queens are also about, as Anna Franklin came through, about nurturing us. Okay. And even though it says the word discord, but to me, as I see numerology, I see the threes as, it could be stressful at times, but you're going to work through it. Okay. And that Anna Franklin came through in the sun, the, the most creative harvesting energy we have. Okay. It's like there's no worries. Okay. And even if this discord is about haters, attacking you, send them where they come from. Okay. Just let them go. Let them go. This of 2018, this master code number 11, 2018 equals 11, master 11 code. 1 and 1 is 2. You're going to meet people. You're going to meet a pairing. So let the haters go. And if you have to go into imaginative isolation time, hold your sword strong, then so be it. Okay? Just let let those, and it's sad to add, some of them can be your friends you've known for many years or family members, okay? They don't get you, but trust, trust down the road. They're going to say, I remember when you started talking about spirituality and I didn't get it, but I'm getting it now. Page of Swords. Oh my. Look at these swords coming through. I usually don't have a lot of, but it's all about how you're thinking. See? The air element of your thoughts. Okay? And the pages, I love when the pages come through because they teach us to have that young energy, that youth, that enthusiasm. You know, you're confident about, you know what? Let's see it like this. My grandmother, the Queen of Swords, has taught me to negate negativity of people who don't believe in me, and I will continue on. How about that? Okay. That's why I love reading tarot because there's always a story unfolding, and it's usually a powerful story, and it's just spontaneous. How that's why I read cards like this, random cards, and I like 3 different decks to see. But here's grandmama, and yes, create. But some people might not get that you're exuding your air element, imaginative side, but you continue on. Okay? Have no fear. Have courage. Be loyal. Be loyal to your grandmama's wisdom. And I'm just saying because these cards came through. Be loyal to, a teacher you knew who taught you and he gave you that moment of aha, I get what he's saying or I get what she is saying. Okay? And it doesn't matter what age you are, you can continue on. Whatever you create right now, and if you're working with spirit, okay, source force, it wants to make it happen for you. It truly does. Okay, it truly does. 7 of Swords. Okay, now, people, I've probably read 1,000 videos on YouTube to date. I don't think I've ever had all these swords. But see, here we're talking about. Here we are talking about, and see the dragons in the background. They're baby dragons in the background, shooting that fire out at this. Because 7 of Swords, even though it's about sevens to me, numerology wise, are about victory or challenges, okay, spiritual victory or challenges. But here you have someone who's trying to abscond, thief, trying to take your power away from you. And your magical dragons are here in the background, okay? And I believe in dragon energy. I truly do. Fire, fire. I have a rhyme coming, but I'm not going to say it too. But here we have the 2 dragons, a pair of baby dragons, knowing that you taken away from my master's chest. So be aware or beware. We talk about that a lot on this channel too, because I have a lot of that. People just, oh, who do you think you are? Blah, 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 blah. And I live in an area that there's no spirituality here. Okay, none, 0, flat line. Okay, it's like this is who my neighbors are, right here, right here. Okay, and not even neighbors, even people. A lot of people, they don't. It's not like California psychic hotlines and everybody's dialing. This is not. This is very. It's like almost martial law around here. We have MacDill Air Force Base, just not even 50 miles away, and that's like they can't wait to shoot bombs everywhere. It's sad, but it's truth. So I'm like saying, be aware. 2 words: be aware or beware. Okay. And I'm always prepared. But here we have Anna Franklin, the Queen of Swords, saying, "Oh, you think you can try to take my crap away from me? You think you can shit with me? You think you can fuck with me?" That's what we do, right? Ah, trust me. Yo soy la reina de mi casa. Okay? Yo soy la reina de mi casa. I am the queen of my kingdom. So you prepare. I'm the queen of my home. And see the protection rune right there. Right there is the protection rune. So, and purple is the month for March. That's why I brought up my amethyst. I'm going to set her right on top of him, right there. Eight of Swords now. This is crazy. But it's crazy good. It's like, you know what this means? It's saying like, how are you thinking? What are your thoughts are? Do you have fear or you're a spiritual warrior? Okay? Do you want spiritual victory? Well, if you want spiritual victory, you have to be a spiritual warrior. If you want to just let them take you out, they're going to take you out. And here we have now the Eight of Swords. Okay, the eight. But you know how I think about the eights. Power, authority, achievement, plans in motion, action, and speed. Okay? So, and you see the dragon is there. Because this person is like saying, please help me, help me, help me. But he's saying to her, I've got your back, but you gotta walk your talk. You definitely do. You have to have your thoughts and communication in truths and be active, to be intellectually active to solve your own problems, make solutions out of your problems. Okay? I mean, truly, and spirituality is, you're the only one. When we talk about spirituality, you're the only one. You have to know your core. Your soul has traveled from one body to the other. And if you don't embrace your soul prowess, your soul self, capital S self, then, I mean, you can go to meetings, you can go to seminars, you can watch all the videos of tarot or oracle or people like myself, the mystic. This month of March is all mystical to me. That's why I'm going underground to learn some more stuff. Not stuff, to learn wisdom. Because I believe in the codes that were aligned with me, and it's come through for this March in this blue moon month. Virgo, Pisces, Libra. So I can, share my shine with all of you. And I dearly, deeply love all of you. And I only talk sometimes and, in a way that you get intimate with my words so that you can shine on. And don't let people, that's the sadness part of it. People are going to cut you down. But you have to be, like we're reading in the sign of Pisces. Pisces, usually the compassionate ones, the sensitive ones, the intuitive ones, the mystic ones, the imaginative ones, right? And here we have Queen of Swords, air. Imagination is what Anna Franklin wrote. But sometimes us Pisces, we're like more shy or, we don't like confrontation. But if people are not doing you well, then you nurture yourself. You go into that power, deep experience, into your imagination, into your intimate dreams, and that's what you do to everybody else. That's what you do. Send them to hell. Send them to hell where they come from. Look who's arrived, Diablo. Send them to hell. Send them to hell. That's what we're gonna do. I got this video coming. Diablo's come through twice now. Okay, back to back. Diablo just came through for my, I think it was for my moon in Virgo. See what happens when you become this person and you know that, yeah, 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 yeah. Diablo just came through. So he's come back to back. And that's truth. When you start shining your white light, bright light, uh, the phantom forces will be more hovering around you. Okay. Because they want to keep all the negative ones. The ones that go to high schools and shoot people down. Oh yeah, they celebrate those kind. Okay. But not on this channel. So now this is a sign to me that I have to do. This is the next video I'll make. The balance. I call it the balance. Now this card has never come through from this deck. But yes, definitely. Diablo's come back to back now. So, and I shared in the last reading with him that, the devil has much wisdom. And that wisdom is don't get involved with him. And it takes 2 archangels to remove 1 demon. Okay. And if you see a demon or you have a demon in your house, you better prepare for warfare, spiritual warfare. I've never seen a demon. As a little girl, I was scratched, 3 claws scratched by a demon, my legs being pulled off my bed. Every house I've ever lived in, there's paranormal activity. Even my new condo I built, doors slamming, pictures hanging off, So, apparition of a young man that died in a motorcycle accident. That's another story, but so here we have the devil, okay? So prepare. He's ready. And he's all about, taking your materiality away. See, this is part of Diablo's strength. Where do we put that card? Oh, here we let the Queen of Swords down to eat shit. Yeah. But see? Right here. So don't let people. And, usually the ones that come into your house to take you out or to steal your stuff, it's really family members that know you have stuff, and either they do it or they hire someone to do it. This is truth, because if you follow me long enough, I watch these shows, these murder victim shows, and there's a profile. Yes, sometimes it's just crazy people doing crazy things, but they're in the demon's den too. I have this, and the thing about Diablo, he's about karma. He rules karma. So, align yourself with what you need to do. Okay? And I've said it 1,000 times. I think Diablo's always been before the white light. Because then God said, we'll have white light. And then there was light. But that's why he's so powerful. Just because he is. Oh, looky, looky, looky. With the sun. You see? Look at the sun. But Diablo can't take out the sun star. That's one truth. And that's why, for those of you, you always have your windows with light coming through. Some people have their shades down all the time. That's when the darkness comes. The King of Swords and the Queen of Swords is here. Isn't that sweet? I have my 2 roses representing that twin love. Because we had the Emperor and the Empress come through for the monthly read. I thought it was fabulous. No, excuse me, for the full moon in Virgo. Full moon in Virgo. Yes, it was the full moon in Virgo that Diablo came through and the Emperor and Empress came through. We had like 7 major arcana cards in that reading. I can't recall which ones they were. I think the Magician was one. It was good. It was powerful. So believe in that pairing. 2018 11 code 1 and 1 is 2. There's a pairing coming. You're supposed to stay with these people. I'm just going to watch 33. Okay, what was it? 33. I can't see the 33, 25, I think. Let's see. Get outdoors. Get grounded. Look up. Look up. Holding the sword strong again. Look at that. And it's not like literally you're holding the strong, a sword strong. It's like my intentions, my views, my thoughts. imagination, my creative prowess, how I can imagine or dream. And in my dreams, I'll write down everything I see. And I'm going to hold my sword strong, you know. And I'm going to battle the darkness. I'm going to battle it. Okay? Beautiful. Let's just put this here for now. Beautiful. Okay? Well done. 20. The Eon Judgment. Okay, so see, definitely this artist definitely uses the um, uh, the wisdom of Aleister Crowley. But here we have number 20, the Judgment. You know, it's like have intensity for what you're going to do. Have intensity for what are you going to do. You know that we have the sun here of love and joy and relationships of commitment and um, making sure that you have your soul spirit is connected to you. We just talked about that. Your soul has traversed and will travel on, but it's in this body now. So, what are you recognizing your soul to do? Okay, and do I believe that murderers like Charles Manson, Ted Bundy, and actually when I started watching serial killers, I had been accepted to the University of Florida in 1978, and I was going to attend. And that year, I read about this Ted Bundy who had, raped and murdered and did horrible things to 5 co-eds at the University of Florida. And that's when I'm like, what? I'm attending this school. It was mayhem here in Florida at that time. And that's when I started following serial killers. Now, I've heard of Charles Manson. I've heard of things, but this one was like, kind of like, wait a minute. And at that time, he was still on the loose. But I only share that wisdom because Diablo's come through back to back. Okay. He doesn't want us to align with the sun. Okay. Oh, no doubt. And he wants us to, be as wicked as we can. And there's a lot of wicked out there. Look what's happening. Every day it's like a shooting in a high school now. Cops kill innocent people. But, the only one who's going to give us the judgment at the end is God. So pay attention to that, okay? But this judgment card is about that healing, the higher forces that be. You see there's an angel, playing her music, shining upon us. And they're in the water here, getting that healing. I really have to learn these Hebrew letters. But see, that's where we're at. It's about healing now, healing ourselves. Why we have to go introspection. And introspection is different than imagination. Imagination is about creativity. Introspection is like going within, what I'm doing right now for this month. And after having that Florida massacre, I just 17 children or teenagers just taken out by a disgraceful, and the police again, they knew all about him. They had him on his radar, but they don't care. They really don't. 4 swords. My goodness, how many swords have we had? Let's count this for the moment here. Okay, the king and queen of swords. Okay, we stand up strong. Okay, we have the sun card who opened the reading, and you see that's why it's about. Don't worry about the negative, or it's not about worry. Don't absorb yourself with the negative ones. Okay, that's why we let them go. All right. But we had the 3 of swords, the queen of swords, the king of swords, the 7 of swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Page of Swords. 6 swords, and now the 7th sword. That's crazy out of 9 cards. See, they want you to align with how you're thinking, your mental health, right? We know health is wealth, right? How's your mental health? Obviously, that young kid, I don't even try to memorize these people's names because I don't want to, but I think his last name was Cruz. You know, his mental health was totally, and how many knew about it. So that's why we go into introspection time. We go into meditative, quiet power time. Quiet power. Turn technology off. Don't listen too much. You know, and it's sad because now you turn on I turn on my laptop. I know I repeat myself, but you turn on a laptop and they got all these stories now. It's like, I don't even listen to the news. I don't, because I get, it affects me emotionally. So just contemplate on what you have to do. But now the fours to me are about that stability. Okay. We'll talk about it like the pyramids, the stableness of the pyramids shooting up in an energy. The most highest energy is that triangle energy up to the cosmic realm. Okay. So have that order and stability, and construct something protective around you. Think about those pyramids. I don't have a pyramid quartz or a pyramid crystal. I need to get one. I had one once, but I think I gave it away. I got to get one of those. But you see this lady figure here, or this young gal? She's just loving on a dragon. Okay, see her right there? Sleeping with the dragon. Getting her protective stability power. And that's how we do it. Okay? Think of order in your life. Think of it. Okay? Major Arcana here, 20. Let's put the Major Arcana with the sun. The sun. The heavens, angels coming down upon us. Get out of town. Now the Princess of Swords is here. Okay, this is a first for certain. This is a first. I have never had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 air element cards out of 11, because 2 came up at bonuses. Ever. So see this new moon? And this new moon is when we put out our new intentions out to the universe. We write them down. We jot down our thoughts, our ideas, the wisdoms that we have, the imaginative, like how I'd like to see this future. I imagine me mindfully, thoughtfully involved in this future. Okay. Like I say, I love the pages when they come through, because no matter what age you are, you have the energy to combat on. Okay. Combat on. Okay. So, and the page is female usually, and the princess obviously, but this is the same energy. And so, this one has her little dragon here. But see the sword? See the sword again? Being forged in the fire of this other dragon here. And she has looks like a little butterfly of transformation. So forge on, imagine on, clear consciousness. We have the king and queen right here of swords. This is what you can attain. When we see the pages, the princess, the knights, they're all about the prince. They're already in the castle. Okay. They're already in the castle. So they know they're being taught by their parents. They're the ones that love them the most, right? So continue on. And see, we do have discord here with Diablo. But, hey, listen. The devil always has wisdom. Okay, no doubt about it. The devil has wisdom. Don't not think so. But you got to learn the wisdom. Okay. 43, 43. Okay. You have to learn the wisdom. But trust me, he's never going to. He might promise you the moon and the sun and the stars, but you're going to pay. You're going to pay with your soul. Because the devil is a soul collector. Okay. He collects souls. All right. And that's what gives him power. Okay. That's what gives him power. But you just, if someone you think is robbing you, stealing you, backstabbing you, just send them back to hell where they come from. You're the one now with, work with your dragon energy, work with the ones you trust the most. And sometimes, that's the sadness about these shows I watch, these murder shows, and because I talk about them a lot because I follow them because these souls have been murdered, but I have their faces, I have their birth dates, I have a little history, and I pray for them. But the point is that, the dark forces, you can't kill the devil and demons never die. So we gotta. But I have this video coming. I've been talking about it, and now I have to make it. Probably the next video I make. Because Diablo now has come back again. Back again. Okay. I think it's this one right here. All right. 2 cards. Okay. So let's see. We don't need darkness. Look at all the darkness here. Okay. Too much darkness. So let's just see. I'm at 45:24. Okay. So let's see the first card. Okay. The Water Leaper. You will rise by taking steps and overleaping nothing. Okay. So we got a froggy here. Alrighty. So let's see what 49 says here. Okay. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay, so the Water Leaper, keyword elevation. The Water Leaper, a giant winged toad, reveals that your imagination, thought, and intelligence. Okay, look at this. Okay, so look how many swords we've received about thoughts and imagination. We open with the sun itself. Judgment. Be aware or beware, my darlings. Okay, look at that. All right. And the first time I ever picked it was 9/22/2008, 10 years ago. The Water Leaper, the key word, elevation. The Water Leaper, a giant winged toad, reveals that your imagination, thought, and intelligence will bring spiritual elevation and the light of justice. See? See what I'm saying? Okay. Let's repeat one more time. The Water Leaper, a giant winged toad, reveals that your imagination, thought, and intelligence will bring spiritual elevation and the light of justice. This metaphoric creature predicts that your good deeds will bring their own improvements. Preoccupied with breaking fishing lines, the Water Leaper suggests that you may need to sever a wrong relationship or cut away from an idea that is detrimental to your progress, right? See this discord? Hasta la vista. Diablo, you walk behind me, Satan, right? Just send them back to hell where they come from. Let them find some other dumbasses. Not you. Not on this channel, okay? This one too. Just let them go. Let them go, okay? You have the power. Work with the energies that you love. Get stable. You're protected. I love dragon energy, fire, because they are protectors. Okay, they really are. Okay, preoccupied with breaking fishing lines, the Water Leaper suggests that you may need to sever a wrong relationship or cut away from an idea that is detrimental to your progress. A single decision could change things far more than you realize. It will transform your life for the better. in a way that you could not have anticipated. Follow your dreams and trust your instincts because you are going somewhere exciting. Look at that. Follow your dreams and trust your instincts because you are going somewhere exciting. Isn't that lovely? You will rise by taking steps and overleaping nothing. You see? So keep your thoughts in positive ways, my darlings, okay? Look up to the sun star. Ay, ay, ay. Twin flame union, the pairing. Twin flame union, the pairing. Here we have. Okay, so let's bring forward now the King and Queen of Swords again. Twin flame union, reunion, and I had in one of my angels bring love and miracles about this union of Jesus and Mary Magdalene, so I think that would be the next twin flame union I do reading. The Water Leaper, what a fabulous card to own or to have right here today. Okay, and 47. So let's read number 47. Here we have. Okay. Number 47. I wrote down back in the day, twin flame union, the pairing. The pairing, and I just had the pairing. These two are pairing right here today, and these two are pairing right here today. Okay, and it's called Charybdis and Scylla. The future holds promise. The future holds promise. Okay, and the key word is caution. Okay. The key word is caution. Even though the future holds promise, caution. So let's continue. We have Diablo here. I just turned him down, right? Send him back to hell. That's what we do it. Okay. You may be between two difficult or fateful works or between two equal dangers. Trying to avoid one hazard, you fall into another peril, or seeking to avoid one fault, you stumble into another error. Charybdis and Scylla are formidable monsters. Scylla has 6 necks, 6 heads, and a triple row of teeth to snap up the innocent. And Charybdis is a whirlpool that swallows up ships. They indicate that you may be tempted to fall in with a wrong person or situation. If you are in two minds about something, seeing the dangers will help you to avoid repeating or making greater mistakes. By sticking to your principles, you are more likely to survive. Okay, so wow. So this is pretty heavy right there, okay, my darling? So really avoid the negative, okay? And sometimes some of us, we could be having a decent world and we think negative, okay? Please. But especially if we have the sun that opened up our reading, the love, the power, the joy, family. That's what the sun wants for us, okay? It truly does. It's all about, bringing us the determined activity, action. How without the sun we wouldn't have our vegetables, our trees, or anything. Okay, but now we have the king and queen of swords here too. So if it means that you're in a relationship that is, battling each other, thought to thought, exit. Gently. We've talked about that a lot closing 2017. And look, here we are in March. The first quarter of 2018 is gone. Okay? In a few more weeks, it's adios. So prepare. If you are not happy in a relationship, it's time to just exit, but gently. These people who go through divorce for years and years, I've never understood any of that. I really haven't, okay? If you fell in love, that there was for a reason. If you have to exit now, just, get out and accept, especially those with children. Don't teach your children the negative side of things, okay? Pisces is all about being compassionate, being sensitive, intuitive, imaginative, okay? and be impressionable, especially if you have children in a marriage that is no longer deserves your beauty. Okay, my loves? All right, my darlings. Believe. That's the mantra of Pisces. Believe. I believe. I believe. Okay? Love to you all, my darlings. Always have faith and believe in yourselves. And don't let anybody rock your world. And when you go into spirituality, that is something that is yours and yours alone. Don't let anybody F with it. And even if you're married and somebody says, I don't believe in this and I don't believe in that, okay. But I'm growing. I'm growing into my soul prowess, my soul force source. I love you all. Ciao.